Hi, I'm Jim, and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop, and I have another tool to review. This is Firecore's uh, green beam self-leveling laser. The model is a G30. Comes in with the instructions, if you're into reading instructions. Now this is a green laser, and it has 3 brightness settings. I've been playing with it. Nice hard case. You get the laser, you get this bracket to hang it with that is magnetic, and you can lock this in any position you want it. This screws into the bottom of the laser. And we have the laser, and it comes with batteries. I left these sealed up. That's what you'll get when you win it. I put my own batteries in it. Nice, heavy, solid case. It's kind of a rubbery grip on it, so you won't be dropping it. It does have a 1/4-20 thread in the bottom for a tripod. They do offer the tripod, but they didn't send that to me. If you want to get the laser and the tripod, it sells online for $76.97. The laser itself sells for $49.99. And I'll put a link in the description after the video is posted. So you guys that are the first or second ones to watch the video, it may not be there when you go to look for it. A nice little compact unit. You turn it on with this little sliding switch, and that also locks the unit so you can tip it without damaging the leveling part of it. I always have them sitting flat when I turn them on. When you first turn it on, it shoots out the horizontal line, which is, as you can tell, 360 degrees around the room. Now this would be handy to carry in your truck when you go out quoting a job. I used to do a lot of outside work. I've done anything from remodeling a house to building a self-supporting 22-foot span bridge over a creek, which happened to be my boss's mother. So this has 3 different settings as far as brightness. It's hard to see in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on my hand or not. This is the brightest setting. That's a little dimmer, medium, and that's the lowest setting. Where you'll really notice it is outside. Now you do have a vertical line you can turn on. That is not 360 degrees around the room. It goes 180 degrees, because where it projects out of is it projects out of the front of the unit, not out of this rotating laser up here. I'm trying not to tip it. If you tip it more than 3 degrees, it'll start blinking at you. Or you can have both lines on. Excuse me. I put ceramic tile in my house a few years ago, and these were too expensive to buy at the time, so we had to use chalk lines, which is very hard to do when you're spreading glue on the floor and you cover up your chalk line. This, you got your chalk line, or you got your line down. You can't see it very well on this paper, but once you spread your glue down, the line will be on top of the glue. So you never lose your reference line when you're putting tile down. This is I would say this would be the biggest thing I would ever use this for outside of building a house is laying tile. It would really be handy. Now in my house, the tile on the floor is on a 45 degrees to the room, which isn't a problem because you could just turn this and get it 45 on the floor. The backsplash on the countertops is also 45 degrees to the room. And if you try to tip this, it blinks at you. Well, if you push and hold the brightness button, it'll start blinking. Now you can tip this to a 45 and I could put my tile on the wall and still not have the same problem of covering up my chalk lines. To go back to self-leveling, you just push the same button and hold it 3 seconds and it'll let you know that it's back to self-leveling. Nice little compact unit, especially for the price. You're a tad under 50 bucks for this thing. They do have a tripod, like I said, but they did not send that to me. They just sent me the laser. And this will be up for grabs. In one of my past videos, I had on a different hat. And I made the comment of, hey, I got something new. What is it and what's it about? And Gary was apparently paying attention and he wrote me back and said, hey, you got a new hat and it's from Cyclone Rake. So I sent him one of these nice little extendable magnetic pickup tools with a built-in light. Gotta pay attention, guys. We will be giving this away, and it will be given away in a video somewhere. So you're going to have to watch the videos, and you're going to have to watch all of it, because typically my videos are watched for about 5 minutes. What can you do? Now, if you go online on this, you can bring up the information about this thing and the price. Get out of that, and you scroll all the way down here to the bottom, and it tells you all about it. Way down here at the bottom. It says Firecore, the name, it's a G30. It's 11.7 ounces. Turn that off so it locks the pendulum. You don't want to damage that thing. It takes 4 AA batteries, which again, you'll get the original ones. I put in some of my own to play with it. Let's see, it does, you do want to use alkaline batteries. And somewhere in here it said the accuracy of it. It is plus or minus 1/17 of an inch over 23 feet. Now, what's 1/17 of an inch? Well, I asked my stupid phone, and it came up with 1.39 millimeters, or for us American guys, it lands right between 3/64 and 1/16 of an inch. If you have a decimal equivalent chart, it will tell you what the decimal equivalent is of that size. You can get, apparently you can get a receiver, because it says in here, if you're using a receiver, it will stretch out the line or the use of it to 147 feet, which is quite a distance. I did take it outside, and without the receiver, the line shoots out about 10 feet, but it's pretty bright outside. It is cold. I'm in Michigan. It's 30 degrees out there, but the sun's shining and we have no snow, so I'm happy. And it tells you all about this thing. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got all the information. And again, it shows the laser. Now this bracket has two earth magnets in it, which holds on pretty tight. It also has some little rubber feet, so if you're snapped to a steel stud or an I-beam, it'll stop it from sliding down with vibrations going on in the room. It comes with a screw to screw it into the bottom of the laser, and it's got a lock knob over here. You loosen that up and it will fold up and go back in the box. Nice unit. I don't see anything wrong with it. I like it because it's compact and small. It would be nice if they had another eye on the side or the front that would project two 360-degree lines and you wouldn't have to move this around. But if you do have a tripod for it, you can put it on a tripod, you can lock the pendulum, and you can turn it sideways and project a 360-degree line. Nice little unit. I can't see, I can see anything wrong with it. Longevity-wise, you'll have to ask the guy that wins it, because I won't be keeping it. I'm going to be giving this away. I give away everything I review, just so you know I'm not doing this to get a free laser or a free tool or whatever it is that I'm reviewing. I've got a stack of stuff over there to give away, and I guess you just have to watch the videos to find out what I'm giving away and when I'm going to be doing it. So if you're interested in a nice, small, lightweight unit, check on Amazon for this Firecore G30 laser. It seems to be a really nice, compact little unit. It runs on standard AA batteries. You don't have to have something you got to pop out and recharge like this, the bigger one I reviewed a few months ago. This you can just use standard batteries, which I kind of like better than the rechargeable one, because eventually the rechargeable one's going to quit recharging. Then you're going to have to try and buy a new battery. So to me, that aspect of this is a lot nicer than the one that takes a battery pack. The door opens extremely hard. If you don't have strong fingernails, use a small screwdriver to pop this thing open. You have to catch that and pry it out. I don't want to bust my nail off. It really locks shut, and you just drop the 4 batteries in the bottom, and I'll tell you what, these are energizers. I'm going to leave them in there. So you're going to have a set in the laser, and you'll have a spare set you can grab when you wear these out. It does not say in here that I've seen how long it will run on a set of batteries. Now maybe it does, but I did not see it in here. Of course, I didn't read these. I'm not really going to take time to read it now. I guess whoever wins it, when the batteries go dead, let me know. Or you can read the instruction book or check online. It's got a lot of information on here too. It says a green laser, which I didn't know, is 4 times brighter than a red laser. And I do not see where it says how long it will run on the batteries. So I guess you'll just have to figure that out on your own. So keep watching, because I will be giving this away. And until next time, work safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. So long.